Did you know that just one wrong dress choice can make you look shorter, fuller, and lose your elegance even if your figure hasn't changed? It sounds serious. But this is a fashion trap that many women over 60 unknowingly fall into. Welcome, beautiful ladies, to a space of sophistication where fashion isn't about impressing others, but about loving yourself more every time you look in the mirror. At this age, a dress is not just a garment. It is a gentle statement of your style, elegance, and confidence refined over the years. What pains me is that so many wonderful women out there still hesitate to wear dresses because they think dresses no longer suit their age, or fear they will reveal flaws. Many also cling to old dress styles that unintentionally make them look shorter, rounder, or older. The truth is, the right dress with the right style, fabric, and length can completely transform your appearance and aura. It helps you look taller, neater, and more sophisticated without dieting, heavy makeup, or chasing trends. In today's video, I will share 8 golden rules for choosing dresses after 60 secrets to help you wear dresses in a modern, refined way that perfectly suits mature beauty. Don't go away, because in the next part, you'll discover seemingly simple tips that can change the way you feel about your body in your favorite dress. 8 golden rules for choosing dresses. After 60, Rule 1. Prioritize monochrome colors and tonal harmony. Once you recognize the power of the right dress, the next step is understanding color coordination, because color not only decorates your outfit, but also softly speaks about your emotions and inner aura. After 60, colors require more subtlety and balance than ever. Harsh, glaring hues can disrupt harmony, highlight wrinkles, and make the face look less balanced. Conversely, monochrome palettes and tonal harmony create a gentle effect, elevating your presence without needing to show off. Imagine wearing a light beige midi dress paired with a silk top in the same tone, but different shades, perhaps creamy ivory, pearl, or light caramel. The entire outfit flows smoothly, making you appear taller, slimmer, and glowing in a uniquely quiet luxury way. Monochrome doesn't mean boring. When you mix different fabrics, silk, wool, cashmere, cotton in the same color family, you create an engaging dialogue of light, depth, and movement. This is the art of dressing well after 60, understated, unpretentious, yet turning heads effortlessly. If you love color, don't worry. Tonal harmony is the solution. Choose colors from the same family like olive green, smoky green, moss green that create a soft connection full of emotion. A harmoniously colored outfit not only makes you look more elegant, but also helps you feel more at peace in your own skin. Rule 2. Avoid straight or boxy skirts that lack waist definition. Once your color palette provides a gentle backdrop that highlights your inner beauty, the silhouette becomes the defining stroke shaping your body lines, especially after 60, when every detail in your outfit should serve softness, elegance, and flattering your figure. A common mistake many mature women make is choosing straight or boxy skirts without waist emphasis. This choice may feel safe and modest, or we may be accustomed to equating proper with stiff, structured forms. But in reality, this style can inadvertently break your body's proportions, making your figure appear cut in half, losing the natural slimness and softness you deserve. I once owned a rectangular wool skirt, classic and refined, but every time I wore it, I felt older by several years. It wasn't the color or fabric, but the silhouette that erased my waist, shortened my height, and made my lower body look heavy. After 60, your curves deserve to be celebrated with finesse and subtlety. Instead of invisible skirts, choose gently flared, aligned styles, soft pleated skirts, or tulip skirts that hug the hips lightly, then flow out toward the hem. These shapes naturally define the waist while creating a lengthening effect for your legs, resulting in a look that's graceful and feminine. Don't let a poorly chosen design dull your radiance. You don't need complicated cuts, just the right shape and spirit to shine in your unique, beautifully lived-in way. Rule 3. Limit large and distracting patterns. Once your figure is beautifully enhanced by the right silhouette, the next step is to choose details, with finesse patterns being one of the easiest elements to backfire if not handled carefully. Especially after 60, when your skin, features, and aura have entered a calm and mature phase, overly large, loud, or complex patterns can clash completely with the elegance you wish to express. I remember once wearing a brightly floral maxi dress with many layers of color, thinking it would bring freshness, but in the mirror, what struck me was a jungle of flowers overshadowing my face. It felt like I disappeared inside the outfit I chose. Many women might relate choosing dresses by impulse, only to find them too noisy compared to their quieting inner self over the years. After 60, true sophistication lies in knowing restraint. Instead of bold prints, prioritize skirts with small, delicate patterns, thin stripes, or tone-on-tone textured patterns using shades of the same color, which add depth while maintaining visual balance. Neutral base colors like beige, smoky blue, dusty rose, or gray beige create harmonious, soothing outfits, reflecting the quiet yet powerful beauty of a woman who has weathered many seasons of life. Patterns aren't wrong when chosen with the right language. They become the gentle, stylish voice of the wearer. And that is the hallmark of fashion mastery after 60. Rule 4. Choose the right skirt. Length midi is ideal. After simplifying patterns to maintain calmness and elegance, the next step in shaping mature beauty lies in a seemingly small detail that determines the entire visual perception: the skirt length. This factor directly affects the sense of height or shortness, lightness or heaviness, neatness or bulkiness of your overall silhouette. After 60, when the body no longer has the firmness of youth, choosing the wrong skirt length can make you look sloppy and heavier than reality. A skirt that is too short tends to look out of place and draws unnecessary attention to the knees, the area where signs of aging often appear. Meanwhile, skirts that are too long, especially floor-length styles, can swallow your height, making the overall look lack grace. So what is the ideal balance? The midi skirt length just below the knee, or reaching mid-calf. This golden length can conceal flaws while still elongating your figure, creating a slender and natural impression. Midi skirts are not only technically flattering, but also convey femininity, sophistication, and modernity, especially when paired with nude shoes, a slim belt, or a gently fitted top. I have tried many skirt styles, but only when I found the midi did I truly feel the fullness of an outfit, not too revealing, not too concealing, not flashy, but still full of presence. Perhaps midi is not just a skirt length, it is the length of balance, mature poise, and unspoken confidence. Rule 5. Avoid fabrics that are too thick and stiff. After finding the ideal skirt length that flatters your figure and balances your silhouette, the next crucial aspect is the fabric choice. No matter how perfectly tailored a skirt is, if made from the wrong material, too thick or too stiff, it can completely undermine the lightness and elegance we seek after 60. At this stage, the body deserves to be embraced by fabrics that understand movement. Thick, heavy, or overly rough materials not only visually add bulk, but also make every step feel rigid and inflexible. They strip away softness and can even make you feel like you're wearing armor, hindering both emotion and comfort. I once had a classic tweed skirt, meticulously sewn down to every stitch. Yet every time I wore it, I felt weighed down, stiff, and overwhelmed by the garment itself. The thick fabric prevented the skirt from flowing with my body or gliding lightly with each step, and that feeling, though invisible, was apparent in my eyes and posture. Therefore, after 60, prioritize fabrics with gentle drape and the ability to move with your steps, such as silk, heavier chiffon, lightweight wool, soft cotton, or viscose blends. These materials not only highlight the skirt shape, but also soften the overall look, offering the airy, feminine essence of quiet elegance. Ultimately, what we desire is not just to look good, but to feel light, free, and authentically ourselves with every thread. A skirt should never feel like a burden. It should be the breeze that helps you walk confidently each day. Rule 6. Don't rely entirely on fully elastic waistbands. Comfort in every step is definitely a priority for women over 60, but beyond the softness of the fabric, there is a subtle factor that affects the overall feel, the design of the skirt's waistband, especially the fully elastic type. While offering ease of wear and flexibility, relying solely on this design can cost more than it gives. I once had a loose jersey skirt with a fully elastic waistband stretching across the entire waist. It was convenient to wear no buttons or zippers, just slip it on. But when I looked in the mirror, I always felt something was lacking polish. The elastic waistband caused the skirt to puff up in unwanted places, creating a sloppy impression and ruining the skirt's silhouette, especially when I wanted to tuck in my top or add a belt. So instead of choosing skirts with fully elastic waistbands, look for smarter designs, a flat front waistband that creates neatness, combined with gentle elastic at the back or sides to maintain necessary stretch. These seemingly small details bring balance between aesthetics and practicality, comfort and elegance. Additionally, skirts with discreet zippers and fabrics with slight elasticity help shape the waist without restricting it. You get just enough support without losing freedom of movement, because in the end, you don't have to choose between comfort or style. A woman who knows herself after 60 can have both provided she makes thoughtful, refined choices. Rule 7. Pay attention to the movement of the skirt. Because it's not only the waist design, but also how the skirt moves as you walk, that shapes the aura of an elegant woman over 60. A skirt isn't merely something to wear, it's part of your expression, the dance of your silhouette in everyday moments. Have you ever noticed that a skirt that is too stiff, too thick, or too tight makes every step feel heavy? We lose fluidity, lose the feeling of living inside our own clothes. I once wore a thick denim skirt with a straight cut, thinking it would hold its shape nicely and flatter my figure. But the more I walked, the more it felt like I was being held back. The stiff hem didn't flow with my steps, didn't sway with the gentle breeze of late afternoon. It all felt like it was restricting my freedom. On the other hand, skirts with natural movement, whether light pleated midi skirts, bias-cut silk skirts, or those with delicate gathers or godets, create a feeling of softness and femininity. When you walk, the skirt should move with you, not pull you back. That gentle movement adds grace to your stride, making the whole look lively instead of stiff and static. Especially after 60 style is no longer about the clothes you put on, but how they move with the inner spirit. A skirt that breathes and flows is the simplest way for every woman to be captivating without needing to be flashy. Rule 8. Balance the proportions between skirt and top. When styling, no matter how beautifully a skirt moves, if it's not paired with a top that has harmonious proportions, that sense of elegance can easily be lost. After 60, our body shape may change, but that doesn't diminish our beauty once we understand the art of balancing the proportions between skirt and top. We can still shine in our own unique way. I once made the mistake of pairing a flared midi skirt with an oversized cardigan. My initial intention was to create a comfortable and youthful look, but when I looked in the mirror, I realized my entire silhouette appeared bulky and heavy, completely losing the sophistication I desired. It turned out that the overly long and loose top swallowed my waistline, erased the shape of my upper body, and made the skirt below look even more voluminous. Instead, simply choosing a fitted top, which can be neatly tucked in or styled with a light French tuck, instantly makes the figure look slimmer and balanced. For flared skirts, opt for a fitted top. For pencil or A-line skirts, try a blouse with slightly puffed sleeves or a thin sweater. A slim belt at the waist can also serve as a perfect connector between top and skirt. creating a slender and elegant look. The key is that every outfit needs a visual order, so the eyes of others are guided naturally to the right focal points, not confused or overwhelmed. And this is how we, mature women, shine gracefully yet powerfully. When the proportions between your top and skirt harmonize, you're not just dressed beautifully, you're dressed with the calm confidence of someone who truly knows herself. And that is the ultimate goal of fashion after 60, not to catch others' eyes, but to look in the mirror and smile with deep satisfaction. Dear friend, we've journeyed together through the essential rules for choosing the perfect dress, from color, silhouette, pattern, fabric, to styling. But what I hope you feel most deeply is the message behind each tip. Fashion is a tool to cherish yourself, not a measure of age. After 60, it's no longer about chasing trends or proving anything to the world. It's about choosing elegance, comfort, and self-respect. A well-fitting, gentle, and graceful dress is your way of saying, I still love life. I still love myself. If this journey inspires you, don't forget to hit like to show you're with me. And if you want to keep discovering tips to dress beautifully, live fully, and love yourself more, after 60, subscribe so you don't miss any new content coming soon. I truly appreciate every view, every share, and every gaze that follows along. See you in the next videos where we continue writing the story of elegance, freedom, and radiance after middle age. You deserve all the wonderful things ahead.